Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Shield Studio. We're back with some boy and dad.
Who can't quite understand what to do.
I mean, when you're a dad, whoa.
Whoa, me, we don't even know yet. 'Cause I can't hear a darn thing.
Oh, don't you want your headset?
Not really. Sometimes those things hurt my ears. Oh, dear God, what is going on?
We're still at the end of Angerboda.
I know, but it's like these controls feel so... like I can't even... Shouldn't I be able to go backwards?
It's because we're in the middle of a cutscene thing.
So you can only move forward in a cutscene. That's kind of silly.
They're basically telling you, sorry, you have no freedom.
Angerboda.
It's fine. This was a long time coming.
As long as it can be heard on the capture card.
Yeah,
Well,
it looks like it's coming through, and it doesn't look like it's picking it up too badly either, so...
Atreus.
Race me.
I see
Come
what
on.
you're
You
doing.
know you want a rematch after last
And I
time.
appreciate, last time, I beat you.
I'm pretty sure it was a tie.
Pretty sure it wasn't.
Angry Boda. I know it's supposed to be a name like
Fine.
Ancient Times, but it just sounds like you're calling her angry all the time.
You coming or what?
Go! Go!
You're
Go!
fucked? Oh, no, you don't.
Yay! I get to run as a wolf.
I have absolutely no idea what you're saying.
This field always smells so amazing.
This is pretty cool.
Your nose is much better like this. Don't get too distracted.
Oh,
Well done, Michael.
that was incredible. Good timing. And then Sophie with the hydrate. My water ball's in the other room.
You don't.
Because I always forget.
Whoa! Asa! Faster! We got him now! Whoa! I don't think so.
This is awesome. I love running as a wolf.
Here we are.
Thank you.
You really made me work for it.
Work for it. You rode a magic fox the whole way.
Loki. Atreus. Thank you.
There we go.
Sorry she was so hard
I
on you.
hydrated. Teehee.
Me too.
Michael, I'm a professional. Good, I need more of your stuff in here.
Well, I suppose you're ready to get home now. I'll meet you by the shrine when you're ready.
Hear ye, hear
If
ye.
you don't want
I
to,
go
Let
light
the
first.
record
Your
show
box is less
that
clear than
this
Oh, it's
viewer
picking-
was
Picking
here
up the
first.
No, that's you. That was you.
Stood on
Because you were talking at the same time.
Okay.
I can't.
Well, can I use the
I think
headphones?
I'm being stupid.
I
think
mean,
you care
yeah,
for your
I
dad
suppose so.
much you can't conceive of a
alright
love
everybody,
like
he's gonna wear the headphones apparently, so any sound alerts, he's gonna have to let me know what happens. I will not be hearing them, which also means now is your chance to do the scare me button, if you haven't already.
I need to show you
I
something.
never get to wear the headphones on Monday, so it's nice.
Excuse me. Just finished dinner. We wanted to hop in with enough time before Nate's stream tonight.
A rock.
No, one of the marbles.
A knife.
Balfe?
No.
My mother's?
Apparently he's the comedy goer and I'm the one. Can you please scoot closer? Why does there have to be a gap in our camera?
I don't mean to do it. Honk.
I know how it feels
There you go.
to lose a parent.
I purposely positioned the camera so he can pick up both of our bodies, and here he goes scooting all the way that way as if he doesn't want to be on camera.
Mother may be gone, but your father.
I'm socially awkward.
And I've missed the entire storyline.
Say goodbye.
I know what you're trying to say.
Oh, hugs and kisses for Dean.
And I appreciate it.
That's probably
I
Sophie.
do.
You need all the calms. She's been having a rough day today. And we don't know why.
I don't know.
Me have a rough day?
You just seem like you've been rough.
A bunch of
Like
stories with
something's
our
been
names
bugging you.
written.
I mean, I've been irritable the past few days, but it's not rough. Because you keep scooting away from me.
No, it's the opposite, actually. I want to scoot closer to it, but apparently I get annoying.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna blame my ADHD for making me irritable and taking things a little too literally when I just need to go. It doesn't matter. And I need to freaking pay attention to what they're saying because I'm missing story plot.
So, feel free to stay.
Favorite franchise Monday, and yet I can't watch the story plot.
I think your part is as big as you want it to be.
Well, because I didn't want to wear the headphones.
No idea.
Yes, you can sit in the middle.
But I can't just sit back and let my dad die. I gotta get back.
Okay.
Huh. Stars here are different.
No. You just are.
I am gonna see you again.
Sure. Okay, now. Close your eyes. And hold that tight. You don't want to lose it. Home. Think of it. Repeat it.
Home. 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 Like that?
Oops, wrong home.
There's a difference between home and the place I'm staying at, the place I'm staying at, the place I'm staying at.
Yeah, when you're visiting somebody else, it feels weird.
It's alright, Atreus. You know how to get through the things.
Maybe they didn't see me. Maybe they didn't hear that.
Other home. Other home. Other home.
What are you doing? I can't hear it then.
It's picking it up while you're fighting because it's so loud in the fighting. I'm just turning it down for the fights.
Wait. I mean, I knew this would happen because I'm just sitting here trying to hear it. I would like to hear when something's behind me. Goodness gracious, now I'm distracted. Can't really remember the controls. Stop hitting me with your fucking ice blast! Attack, you stupid boy! Why aren't you attacking? Back me into a fucking corner like Street Fighter. Yeah, I'm trying. Bullshit like that is not appreciated. This is not Street Fighter. You can't just back me into a corner. You are just gonna shield the whole time. There we go.
Cinders and figure out how to save Father. And I gotta keep Ironwood and Angrabota a secret somehow. What'd I get myself into?
A whole bunch of shit. That's what you got yourself into.
What were you thinking?
I wanted to visit Fenrir.
For 2 days.
I...
Do not lie to me again! Why did you come here? Alone? Do you seek death?
No more than you.
Then why? Why? What is it you will not tell me? I have tried to walk this path with you. We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
You sure about that?
What do you know?
I can't talk about it. But I just need you to trust me. You kept secrets, but I trust you.
That's not the same.
Why not? You hid things. Mother hid things. You had good reasons, and so do I. Why can't you just...
Later.
Oh, Valkyrie!
Not sure this is a Valkyrie we met, lad.
How do you know?
Corporeal, different. Looks like a bastard finally done it.
We don't want to fight you.
I love how as soon as she goes to attack and I hit dodge, it does not work. Apparently you cannot dodge a Valkyrie. Seriously, when they create the controller that hooks into your brain, so when you go, oh, dodge, and then it immediately dodges, it's going to be the best freaking gameplay ever, and it'll be all about how quickly you can think, instead of the friggin' button presses. It's gonna be circle, because it's always circle.
She's not messing about, is she?
No!
She is not.
Are you okay?
Focus on the enemy, not me!
Yes, sir. We're not the bad guys here.
Flash blue, but there's not enough time to actually do this thing.
Poison, don't touch it.
No shit, Mimir.
What'd we do to you?
Freya.
Every agony, every violation imaginable.
No!
Atreus! You do not want this! Control your mind! Control it! She was our friend. Atreus. Atreus. My heart.
He protects his son like you were trying to protect yours.
Maybe. For the moment. You're of more use to me. Alive.
Atreus. Home.
Home. Really?
You will tell the truth when I return. Now I must set things right.
We'll take him. Oh, Your Majesty. A pleasure to see you again.
Rodneyford. Do not let him out of your sight.
You heard him, Sunshine. Come on, get a move on.
What is it you want?
I refuse to remain bound to this realm. We travel to Vanaheim.
Well, guess it's just us then. One gateway to Vanaheim coming right up.
I love it. He gets to be your new side person. Oh, nice. We get to change the Spartan Rage now.
Trying to figure out how.
Right now we have it on heal.
Yes.
Is that what you prefer?
Yeah, probably, because I don't really use it all too often, so if I remember it as a...
There we go. Big heal.
If I remember it as a heal thing, I might actually use it more.
I crafted a protection ward that'll keep me from being pulled out of the realm. It should hold until I find what I need.
And what is that?
The source of the magic that binds me to Midgard. We're going to find it and destroy it.
I will help you. But it will not change what I have done.
I know. That's why I still might kill you when this is over.
You will try.
Hence why she said try.
Ain't going nowhere without this. Where would you muckspouts even be without me?
Hopefully we never have to find out.
Just automatically picks it. I didn't have to do a darn thing.
Kratos for, Highness. Clearly you've been quite capable of breaking Odin's curses on your own.
The other curses grew weak from Fimbulwinter, but I still needed help to break them. This one is held strong.
So all that trying to kill him, that's just your goddessy way of asking for help?
I don't recall asking you to come along.
It's 'cause you didn't. I got an old drinking buddy I've been meaning to look up once this joint were back on the map. Got a hunch lending you mopes a hand's gonna end me up where I'm going.
And what makes you think that?
'Cause last I heard tell, she was running with that beefwit brother of yours.
Freyr. is not a part of this.
Well, my hunch says otherwise. Scrote, too.
Always believe in your scrote.
I forgot, you gotta actually hit a button, not walk through it.
I can feel the pull of the binding curse. Its source is further in. Follow me.
Muggier than a Muspelheim shit pit out here.
And nearly as fragrant. Suppose Fimbulwinter's to blame. But if it helps these two find peace...
This is a temporary alliance, Mimir. Anything beyond that would require trust.
Oh, please. You know damn well Kratos isn't the true cause of your suffering.
You're both as much a part of my suffering as anyone. Come on, let's find a way forward.
Through here.
Well, you've been surprisingly quiet.
I was giving you the quietness because I know you were in a fight, so I was like, I'm not gonna say a word.
You don't
It's story plot. I wish for quiet so I can actually hear it.
I was hoping to avoid.
During a fight, just don't tell me how to fight. Other than that, make all the jokes you want.
Come on then.
You had a way around Odin's curse this whole time.
No. I discovered it once you unlocked realm travel, and it solves very little. This form is extremely limiting.
Hey, how's about a riddle to take your mind off?
I'm in
What
no-
runs with no legs?
Easy, a nose. You'll have to try harder than that, Brock.
Watch where you're
I
going.
love their
The
back and
plants are
forth.
extra aggressive in this human.
The smartest man in the world versus the guy who just loves to mess with
Prune it
people.
from a safe distance if you'd rather not get poisoned.
Working on it.
Here comes the boom!
Oh, nice. He throws explosives.
Show me what you got! Woo! But don't that get the old juices flowing? Forgot how much I
Where
like
has everyone gone, I wonder?
They must have withdrawn, hidden themselves out in the wilds, and covered their tracks with magic. No way of knowing how many are left or how to reach them.
Aesir ran cockshot all over this place, huh?
You can thank Mimir for that.
War with the Vanir was never my idea. My idea was brokering the marriage and end it.
A great success that was. Obviously, the peace was no less a disaster than the marriage. Did he invade again as soon as I was exiled?
Low blow.
Pretty sure the barrel dropped lower, but I don't see where to pick it up, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Whoops.
Pretty sure there's loot you're missing. If you want to hunt around some.
Thanks, bud.
So helpful.
Oh, I did drop that one bucket, but I don't see where it may have dropped something. Oh, how nice. Alright, how about that? Am I good now?
Boy, you don't miss a scrap of loot, do you?
Try not to. He is basically a treasure hunter.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, every game he's in, he looks for all the big chests full of money and treasure. Kind of goes with the thing.
And I purposely run into every little acidic bomb Because I'm just not caring. Forged iron and stone wood.
Villages would meet and trade here. Why'd they never rebuild?
Maybe because there was constant enemies nearby. It's hard to rebuild when you're being attacked all the time.
True. 'Tis true.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, Brock. I love the fact that he fights with you.
Left flank. Suck on this, butt chaser.
Oh, nice.
Being here again's bringing back memories of that wedding of yours. Fancy folks and quality meats. Though I remember your brother stirring up an awful scene.
Why do you keep bringing him up? My brother is no concern of yours. Do you understand?
Hey!
The plant life grows more dangerous the further we go. Hope you're up for it, dwarf.
Jeez, a little bit of a racist comment there. Why did they reference the fact that he's a dwarf?
Sindri and I were on the out so long, it was like not having a brother.
Sorry, saw the health check pop up.
Important to take care of yourselves, everyone.
But it never stopped me blaming him most. Any of this sound familiar so far?
And what is your point?
My point is, that weren't the end all of things after all. Once we got our heads right, it was like no time. He went straight back to being as big a pain in my ass as he ever was. That's family. You gotta keep them close. They make you good and crazy.
Why do you think I need to hear any of this right now? My focus is on regaining my freedom, and I have no intention of being distracted.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you happen to find yourself talking to your brother, maybe the worst word said between you don't have to be the last one said.
Enough! When the day comes to face Freyr again, it will be when I am standing on my feet and free. Do you understand me? It will not be while I'm stuck in this preposterous situation.
Preposterous.
Got a pride, I get it. Hope yours clears up quicker than mine did.
A touching story, that was.
Bite me.
You wish.
Trying to find the last one. Oh. You would think it would be right near the chest, which means it would be somewhere back here, but I really don't see it. Oh, fuck off, plant. Go, Brock, kill the plant. Easy enough to see. That one was there. That one was there.
Hey, everybody else, when you have a chance, look at the subscription things and see if it's taken away your ability to do singular subscriptions. Because I tried to subscribe to somebody earlier and it only let me do a 3-month or a 6-month.
What did Odin do to drive everyone away? What weapons did he make the dwarves build him? How much was just Mjolnir? Can one man do this much damage?
Depends on the weapon and the man.
I was going to say, Kratos is the prime example. He is one singular person who took down the entire pantheon of Greece.
I feel like I missed it, but I know I checked everywhere, so this is just ridiculous. I am just walking away from this chest because I don't know where the last piece is. And it's gotta be somewhere near it, so this is just so confusing and frustrating.
It used to be filled with boats of
You make
people
two of them
visiting
easy, and then you make the
villages.
last one impossibly hard. One's right there. One is right there. Where the frack's the last one?
Yeah, that is a very fair question.
There's gotta be one more. Fine. Hate having to leave it, but I have no other choice, because the game decided to say, fuck you.
Well, one thing could happen is I did find out how to get your Google account off my email. So I shouldn't be getting your notifications anymore.
That's good. And?
No, that was it. It was just, for some reason, I had your stuff on there. But...
Hey!
I think it's because of the YouTube that we shared.
Oh, got us a rumble.
Chill out, dude.
Hey, that's... You don't have to... You don't...
Why the f does it feel like you're whipping me? Because your soul got tangled in a... Ow! Soul!
Brock, do something, please. Did you hear the very funny subscribe noise?
Isn't that the one that's always been the dragon thing, where he's whipping the dragon?
Yep.
What's funny is, have you ever actually watched Rick and Morty?
I've seen a few episodes, but I do kind of want to actually, like, get into it, because now my sister likes it, for one, and if she likes it, then it's gotta be funny, and two, it's just one of those, like, shit to giggle shows. I think that's supposed to just make you feel good about yourself.
Right. Well, some of it is really heavy. Like, I'm surprised. It's like Futurama. Sometimes that show actually gets pretty heavy.
You can't do anything with that yet, it seems.
Yeah, I don't even remember when we get the tool for that, or item for that. A little delayed.
It says I have nobody, though. I know I have some people here. I gotta really hate to- Oh, I went offline, that's why.
Hold up! If you want to keep your
I mean, there's nothing we can do about it.
I am just double checking. I mean, it still says I'm here, according to this. Oh, so you did restart right there. Hammer-wise, it restarted.
It's always Monday.
No, it's almost every stream now.
It never does it with Maine.
Okay, then almost every stream involving me. Sorry for not making that apparent.
Your people not receiving visitors?
It's always later in the day.
No.
That's probably because the bandwidth always gets more intense later in the day.
We got to throw him.
Don't go telling no one.
Sorry about that, everybody. Our internet is crap.
And yet we're paying the highest one.
This cannot be the highest one. There's got to be something higher.
Company, it's the highest. Forget which one we're using. It's like Xfinity, I think.
Keep your guard up.
Well, if we're paying the highest, somebody needs to contact them because this is ridiculous.
Well, hon, you can't have perfect internet. That's not a thing. When you have 5 people in the house that all use it.
Quiet.
Now, what do we have here? Oh, One Eye, send another god to do his dirty work. Thor too busy?
We do not serve Odin.
No? Picked a dangerous place for sightseeing, then. All right.
I just want you all to know he could wipe the floor with you all.
Now, now. No need for threats, brother.
Oh, I know that voice. You know, I'd cut off your head, but it seems somebody beat me to it.
Aye. Oh, quite observant, brother.
Oh, no, you're no brother of mine. You sold my sister to that prick.
We broke it a piece.
Oh! Did you now? Where is it? Hmm? And where is my sister? Some dungeon in Asgard? Is she even alive? Answer me.
I was gonna say, please don't pick a fight with the guy who's clearly bigger than you.
Stop!
What is that? Why do you speak in her voice?
It's me, Ingvi.
There's no time to explain, just listen. These men are in my service. I'm here to reclaim what's been taken from me.
It's too late. You can't undo what's been done.
I can. I will. Now let them pass.
Shall I just walk past you to that treasure chest that I know Kratos is eyeing?
This is one of those funny moments where you are clearly the biggest person in the room and you do not care what people do. You are choosing to be cautious because you want to be.
Don't we all? Put him down.
What's with leaving me hanging like that, you crusty hag?
Oh, can it, Blobber? Come here.
Well, found who I was looking for. Think I'm gonna stay and catch up.
Oh, are ya now?
Do as you wish.
Brother, if you wouldn't mind, I'd have a word with Lord Freyr.
Brock, what do you think you're doing just setting up shop at my fort? Just 'cause I hugged you don't mean I ain't still sore at you squabbling sandpipers.
We fixed it so you can come and go between the realms whenever you please. You're very welcome.
Go. This here's my family, and I mean much to you, but means plenty to me.
It does too mean something to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made up with my clunkerhead brother.
5 million moonbeams. I didn't realize the Halter brothers were back in business.
We're even cohabitating like a proper family. So don't tell me.
Oh, okay, well, then you can help me at the forge while you spill everything. Now, Brock, ain't you gonna introduce me to this tall glass of milk you got for a bodyguard?
Tall glass of milk.
That's Kratos. Though you can call him whatever pops into your head. Kratos, Lunda. We go back.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing.
Still can't make our old one yet anymore. This is the one we have equipped, so let's upgrade.
I'll put some hurt on him.
Okay. Didn't they say they were gonna fix it?
Yeah, they're still working on it. I think it's a cutscene later.
Yeah.
About time I had something to do.
We need Dwarven Steel. How much you want to bet that was probably back at the Dwarven land and we just missed it completely?
Need more crap.
Sorry we got off on the wrong foot there, stranger. We're pretty used to only seeing Aesir in these parts. Don't typically get friendly faces. That is a friendly face, right?
His name is Kratos, and no, the Aesir are in Vanaheim.
Yeah, we've been occupied since... I lost count.
What is your plan?
Still kind of working on it.
Brother, I think I could be of use here. If my counsel is welcome.
I'll take what I can get.
Your mission will go considerably smoother without me in the mix. Come back for me when you're done.
Excuse me? I've been watching you for quite a while now.
Sophie's lurking!
Thank you, Sophie. Sorry we keep jumping in and out. Internet's, you know what it is.
Become moist.
Hear ye, hear ye. Let the record show that this viewer was here first.
To which she reclaimed her first position.
Speak then.
With anger you feel for your brother. I know it well.
You have a brother?
His name was Deimos. When we were boys, he was taken by two gods obsessed with prophecy. The gods of my homeland seldom left survivors, so by the time I learned he had lived, it was too late for amends. His anger poisoned him against me. But I never stopped loving my brother.
You think my anger is irrational? You've known Freyr for mere moments, and already you're taking his side?
I am not taking his...
You're just sharing your thoughts on a subject you know nothing about.
You know, if you'd listen, you'd realize he actually knows a lot about it. People are just unwilling to listen to people who've gone through similar things because that means their thing is less special.
Got it. Hey, at least I hit double digits with that.
That is the interesting aspect of this story, though, is it really proves that, yes, your circumstances may be different, but a pretty much good majority of us go through the same things everyone else does as they grow older. Now, there are obviously exceptions and unique aspects of life depending on where you grow up, but on the whole, you can usually relate to somebody. Like
the older I get, the more I find I relate more and more to Squidward. Another day, another migraine. Too bad that didn't kill me.
I knew that was coming. Knew that was coming.
Kind of dark thought, but hey.
Well, and it's funny is so many Americans have those thoughts, and you know, depression is very high in America, and actually, I believe in a lot of first world countries. From what I have researched, they say a lot of it comes from the fact that we live in a first world country. They say a lot of depression comes from the lack of stuff around you, work, you know, effort, life-changing, you know, aspects.
Depression is different for everybody around the world because it depends on your circumstances and how you grew up to handle said circumstances. We have depression because either something bad happened or we don't know how to handle emotions and relationships, whereas, you know, you go to a different country where, you know, women don't get to, like, show their faces, show their hair, or anything like that. They just do as they're told, and a lot of them are super happy about it. Some of them not. Can't really speak for the country, but
No.
think of that.
Yeah.
Like, it just depends on how you grew up, what you believe, and how you handle the situation. Your depression is your depression. Like mine. Mine mostly stems from my ADHD because it causes me to feel a lot of hatred. Exactly. I get a lot of mixed emotions. Hugs for both me and Will. Yay! I hope you're feeling better. I'm sorry I couldn't have been more help. I will hold you close to my heart if we ever meet. She's like a sister from another mister.
An ancient.
Do I have to fight that thing? Are you kidding me? Bird brain.
That's why she hired you instead of herself.
Ugh, I know. Come on, my D&D character named Freya is better than this. Alright, how do I take on these things again?
Just like that.
How do I throw it? Like that, apparently. Nope.
It is interesting fighting this one, because in the first game, all you got were the ice type ones.
Throw it, throw it, throw it. Thank you. Ah, great. Stop, drop, and roll, people. Oh. Triangle is apparently the throw button, and I did not know that. Nor would it ever tell me.
Oh, Blades of Chaos. Nice, so when we get back to Brock, we can upgrade those.
Yes.
It's always after you leave the dwarf, they give you the item to upgrade. Like, haha, now you can't upgrade because you're trapped. Like, it wouldn't take me much to just go backwards, upgrade, and then come
I know
back.
what you're doing.
Are you
Trying
telling me to go
play on
back?
my sympathies in the hope I let you live.
I am only trying to help. The mistakes of the past need not be repeated.
I don't need to hear about your mistakes. I've made enough of my own, thanks.
All he's trying to do is help prevent you making another mistake, like losing your only family member to the rage. Kratos takes the whole spare the rod, spoil the child thing to a whole new level. He uses an entire tree rod.
Mm-hmm. So what was the next game on our list?
Honestly, it's up for debate, because I don't think anything new is coming out for a while for favorite franchise. The new Pokemon game's not coming out till Christmas.
And we are not getting a Switch 2.
No, we are not getting a Switch 2, by the way, everyone.
Unless they, like, take back everything that they said about purchasing just the license. Yeah, no. If I buy something, it's my property at that point. Which means I get to do whatever the hell I want to it.
I know.
You know? You think you can even begin to understand the pain of losing a child?
Excuse you.
I do.
There was another. Before Atreus?
Her name was Calliope.
Calliope. What happened?
It was long ago.
Never mind. I shouldn't have asked.
See what happens when you're angry and you act like a dick?
Do you want to know why my skin is so pale? Say hi to Calliope, bitch.
And my wife.
I keep forgetting to look for those. Calliope is such a pretty name. Nothing's blowing wind.
Oh, I know what we could do. We could do that split fiction game. It gives us another multiplayer game to play.
True, and I would prefer doing a multiplayer game versus something I have to play by myself.
So that could be our new Monday game. Because we did, you know, it counts as a favorite franchise because we liked the other two games they made. We really like A Way Out. A Way Out was one of our favorites.
Yeah, but we never played it.
True, we could play that instead. I own that.
True! If we have that already, we can play that first just so we can get an idea of how well we work together in a video game.
That is
before we start doing all the others.
Okay, just transform into a...
You're right. These are formidable creatures, very territorial too. Good luck.
Thanks, Freya. Don't help me or anything. It sucks that we have to kill a bunch of nature. It's just, we're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Interesting. I had to fight it with the axe because it was a fire beast, and then I kill it with the chains of the fire weapon.
They can only afford one cutscene.
Where were you, huh? Some bird. Well, somebody came back in and picked second.
We'll have to go through the valley.
Princess Storm! Thank you so much! Good to see you. It's been a while.
It has been a while. Oh my goodness. We had not played Repo in a hot minute.
I was tricked into destroying
Not
the
too
village,
bad, just
not knowing my own
playing, dealing with
until
life.
their blood stained my hands.
We gotta talk again about hooking up for a game.
I can't imagine.
Oh yeah, we know that feeling.
1,000 times.
We have really high internet, but we have 5 people in our household, so once it gets pretty late in the day, it becomes almost impossible to use.
Perhaps you will kill me, Freya, but it will bring you no peace.
Perhaps it is not peace I seek.
That's true. He just, for those who weren't paying attention, not while he was talking about the fact that he took revenge on the entire, you know, godlyhood to get revenge for the wife and daughter, and it didn't bring him any
All
peace.
those times I found you. Why'd you refuse to fight me?
Every outcome would mean defeat.
What does that mean?
I have never wished you harm, Freya. You helped us. You saved Atreus when he was sick. I did not wish to live with killing you, any more than I wished to die.
I see.
Saw that one. It has just been out for the past 3 days, and our upload has been trash. I previously could play, I just couldn't stream, and now I can't do anything. Aw, man. I am so sorry to hear that.
Oof, yeah, that is rough. Especially when you can't get the company to do anything. You really, like, we try to, you know, go for big companies or companies we know will, you know, be worth the money, but then you know, subscribe to them and they don't send people that are actually competent or being able to fix anything.
Well, what's funny is we've been here for so long and the internet has been decently good, but it's only recently has it literally been just cutting out like every 30 minutes or so on at least my streams. Apparently his streams have been fine or he hasn't noticed, but on my streams, it has been cutting out like crazy and it's been annoying the hell out of me. And I'm like, I grew up with dial-up internet. I have the patience for internet. But not when I'm trying to do this, not when there's a purpose for it. If I'm just scrolling or doing whatever, or if I'm just playing a game with somebody, yeah, I'll be like, hey, give me a minute, my internet's being, you know, slow. But I'll join back in.
Well, you have to remember, during the nighttime, we have like 10 objects hooked up to internet at once.
Their song makes their allies invulnerable. They will not let you pass unless you destroy them all.
That is odd. It could just be an issue of maybe they just can't afford to have constant maintainers or maintenancers.
Nobody wants to work anymore.
But hey, no one wants to take the job, no one's trained enough, so you have small groups working in big companies.
Or it's exactly the opposite, and it's everybody does want to work, but nobody will give us the jobs. I have like all the experience in the world, but only a high school diploma. I could go into like any job, and they're like, if you don't have this, or if you have not done this, we can't hire you, and yet you're gonna teach me how to do the job anyway, because you want it done a certain way. So it's really easy to learn, but they just won't pick certain people. And how the frack are you supposed to get a job with experience if you don't get the if you can't get the experience? They have people working on it just for a living and doesn't know what's going on.
My village. I hardly recognize
Who knows? I think the irony is, though, is that we've become so used to internet that none of us can live without it. And yet I grew up in a time without internet.
Well, that's what happens when we live in a world that's always changing. Our requirements become greater.
Like, if I had no internet, I'd be fine. I got plenty of stuff I can do without my internet.
And what's funny is, like, I'm pretty sure I'm the last generation, because I'm slightly younger than him, that learned cursive or how to write a check and do all this, and yet checks aren't even usable anymore in most places. I've had 12 years. Right? Oh, what was I saying? Checks aren't even really usable anymore because you could easily fake a check. You can, you know, not have enough money in your account and, you know, you still got the service, and not, a lot of people won't really go after you for that kind of thing.
Especially depending on how big of a purchase you made.
May Freya never waver.
The other half is missing. May she protect us always. An old adage, if you will.
Well, Freya, I'd say you did a bang-up job, but that would be a lie. Odin played you, Mimir, all of us, like fiddles. The God of War, all of them. They were all just
Go back to managing everything with paper because it's easier to pay with cash or a check because you know where your money is going. But if you have a card, you just swipe and move on. I mean, I appreciate all
get worse.
I appreciate the security on a lot of our stuff, but yeah, I don't like that everything has really gone full bar around circle. Because what happened to the days where you didn't need a credit score? It was just, if you have the money for it, you have the money for it. I mean, I built up my credit like crazy. I took the class, I learned how to do it. No debt.
No complaints.
I have no debt, 3 credit cards, a really high 780 something credit score. Like, I'm set. I've purposely made it that way. But
she is overly and very kindly, very sympathetic to everybody who cries and moans. So she hears all the whines and moans of the world and feels the pain.
At least I try.
Whereas I am a cold-hearted bastard.
I mean, I'm kind of back and forth. It's like, I'll be sympathetic, I'll do whatever I can to help somebody, but at the same time, I'll tell you straight out if you're acting like a child. Oh.
I think as I've gotten older, I've just lost all of my sympathy cards. At this point, it's like, I've seen and experienced plenty, and so I still keep living my life, and I have no complaints, nor do I complain. Because I've made my choices, and I have to live with them. So it's the way that it goes. It's unfair to hold everyone to your own standards, and I agree with that. But at the same time, there has to be some standards, because otherwise you have everyone just complaining and saying they can't do anything. Like, no, you can, you just have to try. Lord knows I've seen plenty of my own generation that don't work a day job, or have never worked a day job. Which is shocking to me, because I started working at 17. Earlier, technically, but I wasn't a, you know, paying taxes type worker. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. When it comes to animals and children, I say they are innocent, leave them be. Unless, of course, it's like one of those rare cases where the child's a psychopath, because that does happen. In that particular case, send the child, get rid of him.
Yeah, I've been working since middle school. Or not middle school, high school.
I didn't get a paying taxes job till 17. I was working at 15 for cash under the table. It was weird when I all of a sudden started getting checks instead of cash.
I do think I saved my money a little bit easier when I had cash versus checks.
I just am glad that I don't carry around a bunch of cash anymore, because, I mean, that's what I had to do in order if I wanted to go buy big things. I'd have to carry $300 in my pocket to go to GameStop to buy a new system. Wasn't exactly feeling very safe with $300 in my pocket in the middle of St. Louis.
I can feel you there. For me, I think I missed the whole cash thing only because then I could just be like, oh, I only can spend this much while I'm out and I can leave everything else out at home, because there wasn't the idea of an emergency about to happen where I would need the cards, because then I'd be too tempted to use the cards on something else even if I have the cash on hand. Kind of miss doing that, but now you don't have any job that gives you cash unless you get like a tipping job or something. And even then, people just tip you on the card. Pay for gas and stuff for me and my brother. We went to school.
Well, I can tell you right now, we weren't rich either. All of my brothers and I, we all worked, but my parents had enough money to at least afford our homes. We never went hungry. That was the whole thing. We never went hungry. There was a single year, like just 1 year in our lives, where it was in between my parents' jobs that we had to rely on like the Salvation Army and donations to be able to, you know, feed us. But that was only 1 year, and then my dad finally got a really good paying job, and we were able to survive that after that. But no, I have never been what you would call in the poor class. So I can't understand where they're coming from.
I was paycheck to paycheck. And so was my dad, paycheck to paycheck, which is why I have such a picky palate. All I ever ate, pasta. Pasta, 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 pasta. Because it was cheap, affordable, and hence why I'm obsessed with mac and cheese. It's my favorite. And I understand working 2 jobs just so one can pay my rent and one can pay for my food. That's where I did Dick's Sporting Goods in the morning and I did Waffle House overnight, so I hardly got any sleep.
However, I'd like to go on record. Though I did live a very comfortable life, I did, once I had my own money, pay for myself from then on. I bought my own video games, I bought my own stuff, paid for my own food. You know, when I wanted to go out and get something, I paid for it myself. But, so, I do know the ethics of hard work for income. But I cannot understand where it comes from living on the streets or anything like that. I never was in that kind of position, even when I moved out of my family's house.
Well, Considering how Spartans are made, it's no wonder you turned out as you did.
Oh
Your
yeah,
fate was sealed
I remember when 7.25 was the minimum wage, and I was so excited to get my first
When the
paycheck.
Norns told me of my son's fate, I thought I could change it. You know well how
7.25 was the minimum wage. I worked for 5.25 at a Wendy's.
Well, you were.
prophecy at your
Wait.
own peril.
This was when I was still in high school.
That doesn't make sense because by then the minimum wage had went up. So you were getting ripped off.
No, it was 5.25 when I started working in high school.
That makes no sense. I'm older than you. It was 7.25 when I was in high school.
Probably somewhere. What state were you in?
Missouri.
I was in Virginia.
Virginia has a higher cost of living than Missouri.
Didn't mean their minimum wage was different.
The minimum wage was federal.
I swear to God, it was 5.25. I remember.
Ripped off. I think Wendy's was ripping you off.
I remember the posters in the very back saying that the federal limit was 5.25.
Because that technically meant you were in hospitality.
Hell no, because we didn't get tips at Wendy's.
Like I said, I think
At Sonic, probably, but not at Wendy's.
maybe they were considering you that. Maybe that's why your boss was such a prick. Because he was making you all work for that.
No, I gotta do research on this now. I swear to God.
Well, you don't get tips, but you are still considered hospitality, apparently. Wow. This is why I'm glad I worked, like, big restaurants. My first jobs were in, like, Italian restaurants. I never worked fast food.
He rushes blindly to a fate the giants foretold. Disappears for 2 days.
I learned how to cook at a very young age, so I had a lot of marketable skills coming into the workforce.
What? I know all the Ragnarok prophecies. There's no champion of the giants.
It is one glow concealed. Because of this champion, the realms are saved at Ragnarok. Only Asgard falls, and Odin with it.
So all this time, Odin's obsession with every detail of Ragnarok, he's been missing a crucial piece. Huh. Well done, bro.
Except now he knows. Spoilers.
Atreus will not be a pawn of prophecy.
You still stand against fate, even with victory foretold.
I will not march my son to war. He is no Spartan. I would keep it that way.
I can't disagree with you.
You would speak to me of protecting your child? Is my tragedy not enough of a lesson? Fighting fate is a waste of the precious time we're given to spend with it.
Okay, then fine.
You never know.
Could have sworn, because I remember seeing the poster in the back. Either way, my first job, everything went into gas, because it took me 30 minutes in the butt-fuck of Fluvanna just to get anywhere, because it's country.
Yeah, I don't understand what that's like either.
I literally almost gave up gas because I bought a PS4 for the at-time boyfriend that I really should have taken from him when I left.
All right.
Yep, I feel that.
And yet, nowadays, I would give anything to live outside the city, because I'm sick and tired of city life. Oh, I see. You're gonna have to do this one, because I don't know how to do the whipping. I tell you, anybody who lives in or out in the county or in the country, counties or countries are far better living environments because the city sucks. Everyone is out for their own selves. They all hate you, and pretty much everyone's a bad driver. You will spend your whole day hoping you don't get mugged or hoping you won't get run over or hit by a car. Or... It's ridiculous. Like, nobody should want to live in that.
Can you swing that torch to the other side and burn the bramble blocking your path?
No, and I get that. That's definitely inconvenient. It's definitely not fun having to do those long drives to just do the basic fun stuff like Walmarts and things like that. That's why it's like, if you're gonna stay in the country, be prepared, because sometimes you might not be able to do certain things, but I'd say go county before going city if you're moving.
Why did I need that to burn it when I could... Oh. Apparently, that's all marsh. Got it. Now I know.
Now, your experience may differ. Maybe you had a, you know, perfectly peaceful and friendly experience in the inner city. I'd like to know where you lived, but definitely not my experience. Really? You can't jump that? That is so easy.
Oh, and apparently there's a thing I could have lit right there, so there's apparently a chest somewhere that I am unaware of.
Oh, that's weird, yeah.
Yet another chest that I'm probably missing.
Oh, and there's the other one in between the...
And then there's that one right there.
Yeah. Oh, do you use... Ah, I see. You use the...
Not that way, apparently.
Oh, go over here a bit.
It's not gonna swing that way.
Okay. Oh, there you go. That lit it. Oh, okay.
There's that one, but I won't know how to get the furthest one until I somehow get over there.
Okay, at least now we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Oh, I get it. And then you slap it back to jump over there. These puzzles are meant for younger people, and I can't figure them out.
How can you, of anyone alive, be
Yep.
squeamish about...
No, I love a good long drive. Honestly, like, I'm a guy who loves being in the car.
I've seen enough war to know the cost.
After the price I paid to anyone? Look around you, Kratos. See what happens when you fight true evil.
Almost 3 full.
I do appreciate where Kratos is coming from, though, is he seems to be the only voice of reason, and if everybody had just listened to him, it all would have been fine, because what was Odin doing that was, you know, stopping them from just preventing him? They don't have to go to war. Just go to the places he was at and prevent him from entering into them. Same with Baldur. I get where Kratos is coming from at the moment, but Kratos is strong enough. I'm pretty sure if he wanted to, he could have just restrained Baldur. So I feel like it was, you know, for story plot reasons, they had to kill him. You ever notice that in video games and movies, they make it like death was the only option, where we clearly know that there are martial arts that are dedicated to knocking people unconscious?
Don't move it far away or else I can't reach it.
Alright, I was just getting out of my way, so you're
What do you touch up here?
You're good.
Mr. Roy Ward over here, like I'm actually trying to reach my drinks. If the cat was here, I'd say yeah, move it.
Sounds good. Say hello to your hubby for us.
Thank you for driving in. I appreciate it.
And yes, once your internet's back up, you know, we will definitely get onto that game. Because my wife has a blast when she's playing online with you. Ah, it's Wilson Fisk! He came into this universe.
Why do you have so many undodgeable moves?
Undodgeable chin move. No, it's unavoidable chin move. Game Grumps reference.
I was clicking the thing.
I will always be surprised when you see in history
Oh my god! Don't turn towards me! That's bullshit!
sides, weapons.
What? You in space! Social distancing, good sir!
But originally they were farming tools until ninjas used them to fight in ancient Japan against samurai.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, come on, I I dodged, and you freaking... No, not gonna be able to... You give me the blue circle, you gotta give me time to actually hit the blue circle. Pick your weapon.
Yeesh. Yeah, I'll never understand the idea of using a scythe as a weapon when an axe is just so much more practical.
It's cooler.
That's literally it. It just looks so cool.
Huh. A throwing weapon, a burst of rage, and bonus to melee damage.
That's one I've been using, is the bonus to melee damage.
Ragnarok will not bring back what you have lost, any more than killing me.
I am reaching my limit for enlightened platitudes from you today. Can you please just shut up and kill things?
Oof. Talk about reducing our purpose in life there, lady. It's like, yeah, we're here to kill things. That's all we're good for. Like I said, he's the voice of reason right now.
There goes the bird. Jesus.
Yeah, he's always like that, though.
Which means, what is Mom doing that's setting him off?
Who knows? At this point, I feel like the bird just freaks out for no reason. Just like Kaiba howling outside. Like, he sees a glimpse of something and decides to howl for hours. I've gotten to the point in my life, people, where it's very hard to bother me.
That's probably because he's finally desensitizing to my stupid antics.
Well, my brother's helped too. She's met them, she knows. I lived with that for, my whole life before they moved out finally, so it was like, that combined with all the other things I had when I was an adult, nothing bothers me at this point anymore. It's just like, meh, that's life. That's life. That's what it's all about.
Speaking of your brothers, I helped one of them with his Discord server earlier this morning because I was bored.
Oh, that's right. Yes, Castle Forge, everyone.
His brother decided to create a card game that involves dominoes and calls it Dominomes and Goblins. So it's a gnomes and goblins like fighting card game. And considering all the other card games out there, it's not bad for its first game, and he's trying to make a video game of it now. Doesn't have the best promotion or commercial, but because I do this whole thing, I still forget to put images up, but I forgot I need to be promoting it a little bit. There is a code that you can get in my Discord for 10% off because you are part of the Dragon's Den to get a game yourself. And, of course, I get a percentage of each of those sales. So, hey, my second sponsor, technically. Well, no, third sponsor. Necro's my second.
First.
Who was my first sponsor?
I don't remember us having a sponsor.
I thought I had somebody. I thought there was somebody I was throwing in here constantly.
Don't know.
I forget. I thought there was someone before, like, Oh, no. Yeah, you're right, because that one didn't really work. Because even though I did all of the things that were mandatory, it said one of the optional things to get more money was having people download under my code, but nobody downloaded under my code, but I did everything else they wanted.
Oh, that's
and I
right.
didn't get paid a single thing for that.
Yeah.
Even though it said optional for more money. But I did everything else. So it was like, well, gee, thanks. So,
Yeah, the independent video game.
Which was fine at first. I blew right through it. But, yeah, so that one was kind of a miss. So if you ever do Stream Elements promotion, don't. Not unless you have enough people to tell them, hey, just download this real quick and use the code just so I can get paid, and then you can delete it. Because that's basically what that is.
So we're trying to find real sponsors.
Yeah, so real first sponsor, Necro, because he's gave me so many subscriptions and it's awesome. I will do whatever I can to help support him as well. And then second sponsor, Castle Forge, because family ties. That's really about it. He wants me to do a promotional
She's more
video.
enthusiastic than this. Normally, it's a Monday.
I hate Mondays. Especially because I've been rooted to the... Okay, I'm in a talking fit now. Especially because I've just been rooted to the bed all morning. Like, I woke up, I didn't want to get up. Not even for the bathroom. I'm just sitting there on my phone. Like, it's an emotionally draining day, I guess. Or it's a recharge day. That's more accurate. And then when I finally got up, I had to make sure the cat was good. All of her tests came back negative, so she is as healthy as can be. Perfect weight. Got her a new collar and a new thing for her window. She's actually using it to watch the birds, which is nice. Yeah, that thing will explode. It's hilarious.
Kratos does not mind a little poison.
Acid.
He drinks it for breakfast.
Acid.
Goes great on his Cheerios. We all know Kratos is the Cheerios guy.
Me. So
he believes the crock that it's healthy.
there was a circle back there for something.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Backwards, backwards, backwards.
Oh, okay. It's just getting me back up.
Do not tell me to kill again.
What?
I killed to protect my son, to aid my friends. But I will be no one's monster. Never again.
You don't get to make that choice. Not with the debt you owe me.
I am not here for debts. I would always have helped you.
So much has been taken from me, and I'm just supposed
Freya.
to let it all go?
Yeah, that's kind of life, Freya.
Yeah.
You have to learn to let things go, because otherwise you'll spend your whole life being angry at it, and you'll move on never and get nothing out of your rest of your life.
Which is why I've been trying to do my best to finally be the person that I am instead of the people pleaser. If you ask my opinion, I'll tell you, but I'm really just a middle standing person. I like to hear both sides of the story. Which a lot of people don't understand. They're like, this is the right way. And I'm like, that's your opinion. Have a good day.
Well, there are some things. Some things are the right way. Like if you're doing a project or, something like that. But we're talking more like when there's opinionated aspects.
Moral aspects, I guess is the key word here. I think today was supposed to be like a mental recharge day for me or something, because I don't know what was going on. I have a week till my birthday and I'm already exhausted. We haven't even done anything yet except go to Six Flags once, and that wasn't exactly exhausting, but maybe that's why. Maybe I'm just a little tired from that. But this is like more than just a little tired.
I mean, we were out in the sun up till 3 o'clock before we finally decided to leave.
So from 11 to 3. 4 hours. I have been in the sun more than that.
In the past, you're getting older.
Don't remind me.
Not as easy. Why does everyone think it?
Don't remind me. I don't want to be reminded. I'm almost out of my 20s. I have a year and 7 days left.
We have a weird society that looks down upon aging.
Because I don't want to get lazy and old and dependent on so many things. I have been raised to be so independent.
And yet your own father has told you that you're too independent. The guy who taught you to be independent is telling you you're overdoing it.
It's hard to believe him these days.
Hold on.
Well, at that point, if you stop believing King, you won't believe anybody, and now you're doomed. Because if you can't trust his advice, who can you trust?
Bound in Odin's damn knots. That's how he did it.
Come on!
Whoa, okay.
Ready for a fight?
Jormungandr, or whatever. No, what's her call? I forget what your name is.
Neathog!
Neathog.
It belongs to Odin?
No! Protect Yggdrasil's roots wherever they are. Bastard was counting on it.
So he used a natural...
So this is the little dragon thing at the base of the tree that Atreus was talking about. Nicely done.
Oh.
The shield break.
I've never been very good at that.
I'm just starting to get used to it, but they never give you enough time.
Not helping, Freya.
It's still in the way. I need to get to those roots.
I know!
My question is, how did Odin control the tree? Isn't it supposed to be beyond his control?
He's rooted into the roots.
Finally!
You are free!
In Vanaheim, yes. But there are more roots. She will guard them with her life.
Stop breaking reality. You're like freaking Palkia. Just think you can do whatever you want because you're the god of reality?
And really, it's Dialga who's causing the most issues with time.
Yeah, it makes time all wibbly wobbly. Timey-wimey, something like that. I don't know. Any Doctor Who fans out there?
Bring it down!
Oh, that's disturbing.
Hi, Dodongo Mix.
I was about to say, yeah, I was like, oh god.
The Pongo with the Dodongo.
Where did Dawn go?
I am so excited to see NSP on the 31st. That was one of his birthday surprises for me, was to go see Ninja Sex Party. We did already see Game Grumps live, as well as some acoustic version of them, yeah.
So we'll actually get to see them with their real band this time.
Sadly, I don't think this is going to be one of those times where someone's going to get called up to the stage. Because when we went and saw Game Grumps live and did the participation, he got picked up and got to say hi, but it was during COVID, so there really wasn't a lot of talking. So I'm pretty sure he would have been like, Dan, please sign my photo of the last unicorn.
Use a blade. Got it. Ow, ow, ow.
You know what to do!
Not really, I don't know how to do the... Oh, that's how.
Target and triangle, yeah.
It's working!
Boy, am I glad I switched out Rage for healing.
It is more desperate!
Yes, be ready for anything!
Like that. Oh, I've been missing all the healings on the floor.
And you're running right into it after it just sucked in an attack. I would have ran left.
I am a very reckless fighter.
Yes, you are. I am so glad this is on story mode. You would have been dead by now.
Well, if it was on story mode, I would have been trying harder. At this point, I'm just trying to get through it. If I was on story mode, yeah, I'd be sitting here dodging, hitting, like...
You mean if you were not on story mode?
Yeah, that.
I'm about to say, you're kind of switching it up there. That is a very beautiful creature.
Too bad we're killing it.
We kill all the beautiful creatures. There you go. Final.
Sorry.
And to think it's a female.
Sorry. Oh, I thought it was done, sorry.
Are you good?
It's opening its stomach again! Get ready!
trying. It backed me into a fucking corner like every cheap-ass game.
I shot a sigil into its stomach. You know what to do.
Oh, poor Kratos. Always having to kill these creatures.
It's going back in.
We will not let it go!
I have to break his hold on me, and you are in the way.
We just seriously altered the dimensional balance.
Okay.
The real question is, why did Odin go this far just to prevent Freya from having her powers? Like, is she that much of a threat to him? Sad truth is, that was magic that she taught him.
It's over. It's really over.
And now that you have what you seek,
he's prepared for the fight.
This is the point where I forgive you. Where I kill you.
have you decided?
I wonder if she's contemplating if she could actually kill him at all.
Just do it for Atreus.
I don't think I can do either.
You don't have to forgive him, but
there's still a part of me that is so angry. And it'll always be. It'll always be angry. But no. You are not the one who needs to die. I do see that. Look. Everything that's happened between us.
No need to explain. Not to me. Not for that. not regret saving your life, and never will. But the choice between life and death should have been yours to make. I should not have robbed you of that choice.
Like I said, the heat of the moment, you probably could have just knocked him out. It was hard to really think that way at the time. He was threatening all your lives. It's like in self-defense moments. You know, that's why they call it self-defense, because in the heat of the moment, you don't think, you're just trying to protect yourself. Ooh, new upgrades. Now we have an amulet. Part of our armor. Wow, does that give us more options? Okay then, nice. They're just gonna swarm us with stuff in this game.
Now that I am myself again,
Double checking around me.
I suppose it's time to face my brother.
And after that?
I don't know. It's been a long
Hey, and a
time
frozen
since I've had
flame.
a
I like
choice.
how they keep making us upgrade the axe more than the
Let me live with that
blades.
for a moment. We can take this way back to the camp.
Oh, she's
can
the one
help
who
with
does that.
vines.
Okay. I kept wondering how we get to the vines.
Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and light it.
Best part of this game is all the different partners you get.
Your brother seemed open to your return.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was, leaving the responsibilities of leadership to me.
I have a brother like that. Wants no responsibility. Leaves it all to his wife. And she doesn't care. She does it all anyway. She has the, 50, 60,000 a year or whatever job, pays for everything. He works as like a clerk, part-time. It's just like, he has no cares in the world. One of the main reasons I don't get along with him. Like, it'd be one thing if he had his own money to pay his own way, but he doesn't. And then he still whines because he doesn't have everything he wants. He's like, I can't afford this. Well, maybe you could if you had a better paying job and you would worked harder for it. But he doesn't want to work harder.
From behind! Incoming!
If I had to put us in a organizational aspect, I'd be in the middle of my brothers. My eldest brother, as much as I don't like him, has always been the hardest working of us, and the most independent, mostly because he just didn't want to stay in the house. He was a very rebellious kid. Now he's obsessed with us. Now he wants to always be friends and always have family around him, but he's gotten to the point now where he's making a lot of money and working very hard for it.
Well, you learn to use what you have.
I'm middle ground.
It's not
I
as
have my
though I
education.
want
I
to
can
be
work a
angry
good
for
30 to 40,000
He's
year
my brother.
job with it.
He was the most important person.
But I don't want to kill myself
half my
working
life.
just so I can have money
These
and then
plants
work
were the
for
same
more
as
money.
those we saw earlier.
I want to be able to
Gosh,
enjoy my
what a
life
quick
with
word
that
for
money.
poison.
Because if all you're doing is working nonstop and you have like 2 hours of yourself per day, can you really say you're doing everything you want to do? Especially like if you're a family guy, you want to have some time with your kids. If you're spending it all thinking, oh, I'm making my kids happy by giving them everything I didn't have, but they want you there too. Parents are required for kids to grow up in a successful household. Then there's my other brother, who's the third in the group, and he is the type that says, if he didn't have to, he'd never work a day in his life. Hey, Fred, you want to hit the other one?
I like how it has it, but it's not.
Huh. Maybe shoot it again? It looks like it's further back.
Nope.
Oh, so you have to freeze those. Interesting. How do they want us to do this?
Now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axe's absence.
Oh, I get it.
Huh?
So when her sigil's on it and you throw the axe at it, it stays frozen after you recall it. So you can throw the axe twice.
Okay. I can remember the damn buttons.
Can't hold forever. Let's try it. All right, it's frozen. Let's take care of the rest. Well done.
Oh. I guess I wasn't done. That's the first time I had to use that.
Kratos!
Well, we're right in the middle of it. What do you expect?
Poor Kratos.
No. Right?
It's like when your friends resurrect you in D&D in the middle of a fight. I'm back up. Shot.
Not as though I want to be
Healing spell.
Freya.
Just let me die.
He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life.
Did I just go back in? Did I need to go this way?
Yes.
No, I had to go back out this way. It had me turn the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
You see, there's a chest there. Ha, you got hit.
I think that's not our first death. I think we've died before.
No, but that's my first revival stone.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't... I think it's because at the beginning we didn't have it
These pads are
yet.
the same as those we saw earlier.
Do I...
Frost
No,
should
okay,
make
they're
quick
still
work of their
open.
poison.
My question is, Freya, how do you know how our axe works? Have you been researching us?
Now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axe's absence. Well done. Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic.
Like how she said, careful, they're wisps. It's like, okay, but what does that tell us about what we have to do? Oh, we gotta shoot it. Maybe that information should have been given, Freya.
Could I ever think of this place as home again? After all that's happened.
I hate that all those chests are out of the way. It's like, why do they even put them there? We're missing all these things.
Wait. Skull and Hadi are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look. The sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun? Beautiful, no? A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown accustomed to.
Hey, some of us live on Midgard.
The eastern migration.
Oh god, it's the stampede that killed Mufasa.
Oh my gosh, it is.
At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators.
Look at my mind went to a dark place like
I guess
that.
there's still something to be
Because look,
thankful
there's the little tree in the middle
Something to
too.
defend even after so much damage has been done.
Mufasa, in the
Maybe
gorge.
that goes for
There's a stampede. Simba's down there. Simba.
Little bitch needs to learn how to survive on his own.
Right? That would have completely derailed Scar's plans. If Mufasa had just been like, well, he's got to learn someday.
Or It's okay, my wife's right here. She can make another.
Just like, man, all the plans depended on Mufasa being a good dad. Oh, sure, this chest is right in our path. Sort of.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta kill that thing. Well, that's a tedious way to open a chest. Stone. Oh, now I'm mad. We'll come back. Probably. Who cares? Half of these things are just if you're trying to do 100% and you want the upgrade.
My sigils can break through their shields. They're defenseless now.
Yeah, I'd say they were pretty defenseless.
Oh, these are Asgardians.
Yep.
Odin's finally getting involved.
He was always involved with this place. Where do you think he got Freya?
Enemies on the left.
Bitch, stay up here.
Destroy. Destroy.
Enemies to your left.
Get over here.
Enemies on the left.
It's not all of them.
This is the last.
Good.
Tell Odin to leave him alone. You'll see.
Apparently the flower was taking the brunt of that.
Kratos is not a fan of plant life. I mean, think of it. You ever see him once say, "What beautiful trees" or "lovely flowers"? No, never.
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you
How
want
about
from him?
hello?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Deimos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Now, how to get across?
That was a deep thought
My
there,
sigil
Kratos.
arrow should be able to carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
Oh, clever.
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly.
I have two, actually. What wants the legendary courtesy of the elves? Speak a language we can all understand. Hi, cat.
Hi, kitty, 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 kitty.
Cat butt. Cat butt, everyone.
Enemies to your left.
She says I'm not satisfied with my current attention. Focus on me. Have we not been stimulating you enough?
Behind you, incoming!
I'm gonna lay right here. You're gonna have to notice me, Mom.
Give me a second to deal with the enemies.
Oh yeah, what if I do this? What are you gonna do now? Our cat has chosen our computer as its perch. It is not for us to decide when she will leave.
Where did you go? Over here. Okay.
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink.
I said
into
down.
darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
Honestly, that's a very fatherly thing to say. Like, as much as you want to be there, you also want your son to be able to survive without you.
Watch for the plants. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I see that.
Hello.
Maybe ice?
Without destroying the mother.
Oh, you gotta look for the mom.
Bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
So there's something you have to hit.
Over there. It did not hit. Okay. Would you stop? Would you hit the damn thing?
Landscaper achievement.
I think she sits there because I took her chair. Anytime we're not in this chair, she sits in it.
It is interesting why she likes it so much. It's her spot.
I think she prefers this room over the other one.
It is a little bit warmer in here most days. So maybe she just doesn't like the cool air in our room.
Baby girl. What you doing?
I love it. Freya just like, goodbye. Just be thankful, Elvira. If we had gotten to name you, she probably would have named you Freya.
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not
Sounds like a
know,
name you'd give to a cat.
but I will
I
take
wouldn't name
no
her
chances with
Freya.
Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice.
I would have named you something cute, like Spot.
And I would have been like, hell no.
But you have a beautiful name, Elvira. So be proud. You are the mistress of darkness.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
Hey, we got to a good point. Granted, we just gotta do a little bit of side stuff now.
No.
It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please.
Big stretch from the cat.
I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most.
Cattail.
Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
And are you, Ingvi?
She's trying so hard.
But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough.
Comes out of
Ain't y'all
nowhere,
got
man.
nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two.
He's right, though.
Hey, blue chest.
Not you.
Yeah, I grabbed it at the beginning. They must have filled it with more.
Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare heads. Second is that sigil magic
I can't. They're not letting me go to the chest.
Ah, those jerks.
How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
Well, all right then. I'll
Nice.
meet y'all back at the house. Listen, you want me to fix anything
So now
up
it's the same
first?
as Atreus, which means we may not have Atreus for a while.
Care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
Chest.
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady out, please?
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled, I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam.
She's avoiding your question.
Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
What sort of
Fine,
orb do you
orb.
imagine we're looking for, brother?
I do not know.
Yeah, something tells me it's gonna be something silly.
I don't look through any of that because we got a bunch of stuff now.
Upgrade our axe.
So we're just gonna do little tidbits on the side here and there while we now await. In 9 minutes we should be.
Blaze of Chaos.
Yep, in less than 10 minutes, Nate will be live with our friend lock, which we get to be a part of. Now, we only really use our voices, and it's hard to share screens, especially with the whole internet issues and doing things like that. So we shut off ours, but we raid over to him, and then we get to be in his stream to do all of that jazz. He calls it a Pokemon friend lock, if you are new to the stream and haven't heard of it before. A friend lock is where he goes about the game as normal, but each of the Pokemon that he catches, which is the first per route, or I think at this point it's just whoever we want to be, he spins a wheel, one of his friends who joins in gets that Pokemon, we create a persona for it, and we voice act that Pokemon, and we tell him what moves we want to do. We have a couple of different Pokemon, like a Toxicroak and Mimikyu and a Zoroark. He's got the clank thing, I forget the name of it, Legion.
Oh,
As well as a Scyther and a few others. There's also some that, like, either way, if you want to see it, you could totally come on in. But we voice act those Pokemon, we tell them what to do, and that's how he uses friends in a Nuzlocke. Did you leave the town?
Reminds me of a Vanaheim song I heard long ago.
I was gonna be down in the town. Oh, okay, we are in the town.
Your alliance is unusual.
I think what Kratos is trying to say is he's never seen a light elf and dark elf work together. It's a welcome sight.
Hopefully one day, a common one. Mimir tells me you're something of an adventurer. Should you ever find your way to the Forbidden Sands in Alfheim...
Contested territory. Past the Barrens.
There are rumors of a sanctum, and artifacts our elders don't want us to see. Anything that sheds light on our suppressed history would benefit all of Alfheim.
Uncovering secret history? Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Knowledge of the elves' common ancestry is what brought us together. Stories of
Nice.
Alfheim before the division of light and dark. It's very taboo.
Didn't stop you.
All right, it looks like Nate has popped online, according to Discord at least.
As enemies, naturally. But
So
escaped as
I'm
friends.
going to just get some stuff ready.
More than friends.
You can stop talking.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck out there.
We'll do a quick save and we'll pop over to that.
such a cute little couple.
They really are.
You mean, do I miss the light?
There it is.
The truth?
And as soon as he saves and we are ready, we will pop over to that and we will see you guys in about 5 minutes for Pokemon Friend Lock.
Have fun!
Then again, the light does not make good food. It doesn't play music or tell jokes.